We have $405 today for our weekly savings challenges and sinking funds. First, I will start with my personal wallet. Let me find not nice 20s because they're getting folded. All right, so I don't like to fold my money. Well, I don't mind, but I might as well fold the ones that are janky. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. So 140 goes to my wallet in cash to use throughout the week. I really don't have it. There's a janky one. 20, 40, 60, 80, 140. Okay. So I have 20 that goes toward caffeine. If I'm not alone, then this gets blown through almost in one drive-through of the coffee place. Gas, I've been giving myself 40 this week. I had rollover from last week. It was $53 to fill my tank, and it actually didn't stop me. I just gave them $53, and that's what I used. And all of the other sections get 20. In household, I basically use if I have to pick something up, either grocery. A lot of times I do a coupon run to a store. I did not do it today. A lot of times I do Dollar General because I do 5 off 25 on Saturdays. If I don't need something, I try not to get it just to save the money. Because, you know, if you go to the store, you spend money. So that's 140 for my personal wallet. My sinking fund binder is currently under construction. I used to have a blue one. I used to use this black one as my personal binder. It is under construction. So some of these envelopes I purchased in the fall. And so let me talk through what I'm doing here. So this is now my sinking fund binder. I have personal ones, family, household. It's kind of in development. I was trying to reduce the number of binders I was using. Some of them were getting thinner, some of them were getting thicker, so I condensed. So these envelopes I bought in the fall before I had all of my categories figured out, because clearly I didn't, because I ended up having more. So I ended up making my own envelopes while I was waiting for these. And then I have another set that is more of a spring theme I just can't find. So in here, only the utility is in it. I don't know. My brain works that way. So budgeting I'm skipping. Allowance I'm skipping because they already spent their money. Budgeting I'm skipping because I spend too much money on coffee. And then I just go through my sinking funds. So my car maintenance, I am saving for tires. I don't know about where you live, but here we change tires in the summer and in the fall, or winter, I suppose, because I live in Antarctica. So I'm putting 25 into here. I need to take a day and just go get tires and get them ordered, because I have some in my high yield, and then I have a good chunk in here, which clearly needs to go to the bank. So I have 100. Let's see what I have. $345. It looks like $445 likely with what's in my high yield. There could actually be more in the high yield because sometimes I move money around there and I don't always put the prop coin in. So I'm like halfway to tires, so I should just go do it. Cellular actually just paid the bill today, so I pulled it. And then a lot of these categories just get $5 so that they're slowly building. Creative cash I use if I'm going somewhere, I don't know, that's creative, or I like to paint and do ceramics. So I haven't been in a really long time because I've been trying to save money, but that's one thing I would use the creative cash for. Donations usually get auto drafted from our account, but I like to at least put it in there so that it builds up a little bit. Eating out I'm skipping because I went to dinner last night with a girlfriend. Entertainment is empty because we spent it all today. We went to a street fair. So this week is getting 5. I don't know if I should put 10 in because I used it all up. That is not the same color. That's okay. So now we have to build this one back up. Gifts. We are using this scratcher by LV Budgets. This is going to save $75. I'm just going to go for one. I usually account for $10. That's a 3. It's probably extremely hard for you to see. And I'll go here. I'll be symmetrical. Another 3. So do I dare scratch another one? Because I'm at 6. Let's go here. Oh, that's a 9. So I got to go one more. They can't all be 3s. I'm just getting really lucky. I'm going to scratch this and regret it. Yep. 18. That's okay. I have a little bit extra. I can dip into my cheater envelope. There's a 10. 1, 2, 3, and a 5. And we just finished the birthday challenge or the gifts challenge last time, so it's going to be in my June closeout. And then a home maintenance gets 5. Lashes gets 23 every week. I don't know if I can condense this a little bit. I can. So I'm going to put back 5. Makeup gets 5. I just let this grow for when I need it. Next project gets 5. These are for home improvements. Pets is getting, what did I say? I think I left pets out because we had a $600 bill, but maybe I'll just put 5 in so it's slowly growing. And we'll fix that. There. So we're starting off pets again. And I didn't take this out to put toward it only because I didn't want to ruin the tracker since I started it. So I don't know. I'll take it out once I finish. So we'll have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 160 once this is finished. And then it'll just go into the account for pets. Self-care gets 5. So any of you that it's bothering you that all my envelopes have like 3 different themes, and hold tight because there's a 4th one, I apologize. Water gets 20. And utilities gets 20. Did I put utilities on here? No, because we just paid it. So see this floral pattern? I have a whole nother set of envelopes that would match some of what's in here that I made my own envelopes for. I don't know where I put them. They've been missing for months. I think I bought them in November. At this point, sayonara. One day I'll find them when I don't need them or make my own or change my categories, or you know how that goes. Or maybe you don't, but I do because that's how my brain always is. Okay, so we finished June. We're just going to get a little bit ahead and start July. This is a Friday saver. I have already put a lot of it into the bank. Saves $820 by the end of the year. And I think I condensed that 5 so that I messed it up. So I'm going to have a 5 that I need in here that I don't have. That's okay. I'll swap it out when I get there. July we'll do next week. On our 2026 saver, we're going to knock out that 12. This is from Izzy Budgets. 10, 11, 12. So this is growing nicely. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this once it's finished. We have think I colored in the 16. So we have 100, no, just under 100. 75, 95, $98 left. Potentially we could finish in 3 weeks if I can bring that much over the next 3 weeks. That'd be cool. I don't remember when I started this, maybe February. And then this June is by budgeting with Kim, and I'd like to finish it. I think there is $10 left here. So there's a 2. There's a 3, which makes 5. So I'm guessing the next one is going to be a 5. Yep, so for $10, we'll finish this. This will go into our June closeout. So now it's like we're down to the wire. I want to finish. I want to finish challenges for June closeout. Where's the money? So we saved 21. That doesn't make sense. What did I do? Clearly I didn't put money in 1 week. I don't know what we did, but we're finishing it with 25, and that 10 needs to go back to the bank at the end of this month because that 10 is hurting. And he doesn't want to be in my budget anymore because I don't want money that is weak. Only strong money, please. Okay, so then I have a 4th of July and a July here. So maybe I'll start this. Maybe I'll scratch one since the 4th is just in a few days. This is by budgeting for me. And we're going to start off here with a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably had extra ones in there, but I didn't want to chance it. I put a bunch of challenges in here so I wouldn't forget. Okay, Mom, can we? Each is going to get 6 this week. This needs to be redone because they've both taken money out of... Maybe this one is right. The other one is not because they took lots of money out of there and I didn't erase it and refix it. Okay, back to school. We budget $10 a week. So we can finish 4 of these. These are 50 cents a piece. So 1, 2, 3, and $4. And then we have $6 more we can put toward our back to school. We have one with budget with Audrey that saves $5. So I would finish that today. What is this one? All right, let's start this one because it's a little bigger. So this is from Sunshine and Chaos Budgeting. So we'll put $6 into here, and it looks like they are $1 each. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And my goal is $10 a week all year. I'm just starting doing that. There's a 2, 4, 6. Okay, we'll do that. I just started saving for back to school, motivated by the back to school collab. But I need to save for it all year round, a little bit each week. Oops, that goes there. Put this in here. That makes 6. And then I have this one by Creations by Tosh. I might as well just finish this side of the board. Okay, so that's a 5. I try to put $10 a week toward Christmas. And then we also have sinking funds that go toward Christmas. I knew it was going to be higher. That's okay. Because this is 50, and these are all small numbers. So this whole side is going to be the big numbers. 10, 16, 26. So $24 is between these three. So they're 8s, 5s, 10s, something. Putting in 15. Let's see if I don't have a 5. Oh man. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So we have 26 so far. So I don't know if I finished my thought. So I try to make sure I save all year, each week for Christmas. I am going to be starting Christmas in July next week. And then I think I'm just going to carry that mini Christmas Saver binder straight through until I change it. So at least through the rest of the year. So then I'll always have my sinking fund Christmas, because I do have some bigger Christmas challenges and scratch offs that it doesn't really work right with the tiny binder. And then this is Charlemagne Budgets. It's at 100 plus. It's going to baseball. I have kind of just been using it as I need it. So I don't have a spot where I put all of this money. Can be spicy. I think I had a 12 once. A D4. Okay, so we're gonna scratch off more than one of these, because I try to save at least $10 a week for sports. That way when something is needed or registration is needed, I have the money. So what is it? A D4. I did get a new dice roller. It's very pretty. Depending on the side you look at it, depends on the color, which is, I love it. But the one thing I learned about 3D printing is that when you think it's going to be the ombre, it depends on the side you're looking at. So we happen to be facing the gold side. It's kind of loud, so I apologize. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get it felted. So we have $3 going in there. And I'm gonna scratch one more, because I would like it to be very close to 10. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm getting into risky business. So now I'm at 6. So I'm going to scratch another one, and it's probably going to be over 10. Okay, not bad. So we're at 11. Not bad at all. And I think it leaves only 2 more scratchers left on this saver. So we have 11 going into sports. And I didn't separate from this saver from sinking funds. $188. And I'm guessing it's going to go for a bat, but I'm waiting to see if we do fall ball. I don't know if we can do football and baseball at the same time. So we have 2 more. So possibly we'll finish that one next week, and I might just re-sticker it to use next year. Okay, next, what I need to do. So see, I didn't figure this out right, because I have these and then a bunch of 20s. So that didn't work out properly. Let me get some 1s so I can go through, put the 2s back. So I can go through this binder and put in what I'm supposed to. So I'm just gonna take a stack. I don't know why I plan sometimes, because then I just have to undo it. So birthday is already done. This is my holiday binder. So it's where the money from my sinking funds and my savings challenges go to be stored before I use it. So the birthday challenge we're working on by LV Budgets will end up here. So this is my $10 a week I'm working toward. Anniversary gets 2. And then it's a guaranteed, however much I put in a week, it's slowly growing. Independence Day, which is next week, it isn't very built up because I just started doing the system, but it's okay. And Bastille Day is the 14th. Back to school, we aim for 10, so this is where that'll be housed. Halloween gets 5. And I'll mark off a 5. This saver is by Izzy Budgets. And once I have more than the 5s to fill up, I'll just leave it in this one until it's full. So far, looks like we have 15. Yep, that makes 15. Thanksgiving gets 6, and I don't have a savings challenge for that one. I do, I have an autumn one actually, that's my own. And this one. So let's do it. I should be using my own challenges, right? So which one should I use? This one is a $2 each, and this one, these are $5 each. So I will use both. So I'll start with this one. So we'll mark off 3 pumpkins. Here's 1. These should be on my Etsy. And I have 6, correct? Yep. So I will put this one in here. This is gonna go into Thanksgiving. Christmas gets 10. So maybe I'll just sink 2 more into here. It gets 10, but this is just 2 for a little bonus, because for 52 weeks it gets 104 just for $2, and then it gets $10 a week. So that's 520. So that gives me just over $625. And then my other Christmas in July, my tinies and minis that go to Christmas, and my other savers. So my goal is to have over 1,000. And New Year's. And if I do $10 a week, like I've been doing, that's like $520 a year. So it's not terrible. It's a good start. And last year I started on my budget journey again at the end of October. So I literally was like rushing to save for Christmas, get my emergency fund done. So I'm just happy that I have a better plan this year, and it's not going to feel as rushed or as much of a stretch. 2 going into Mother's Day. 2 going into Father's Day. So obviously I used what was in here to pay myself back, so we're refilling it up. And then we do have, I keep the sports in the back here. So soon we'll start saving for football and basketball. So I might have to up the $10 a week. Also, in my weeklies, I like to do, sometimes I don't do it on camera, sometimes I do. So we're finishing up our June. This is by At Home in the Sun. So this should mean we are at 50 for June. This will save 600 when we're finished. Yep, so this makes 50. I don't know if that's dry. So next week we will start July, and this saves $50 every month through the year. So we are done with June. I'm just gonna leave this open so it dries. And then I have the Batty and Budget $10 a week saver. And most weeks I make sure I put in 10. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I put in 20. And when this is finished, it'll be $500. And we are doing very well. So we are completed more than we have left. So this is a good thing. Hopefully you don't watch me struggle trying to get this 10 in here. There we go. And that is it. This did come in her Advent box, so I don't know if she has that available. She does have a $5 saver available. And then this is the 800 Club. When I'm finished with this, I will have $800 in here. This is available on her site, and I will have it linked in the comments. So we are working through, we have 150 20s and 10s. So we are closing in on this one as well. Exciting. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. It could be an extra debt payment. It could be for Christmas. Where are the 20s? Oh, I didn't know we had a few 5s in here. Oh yeah, we have 2 5s left. It looks very nice with the card still in, but it's very thick. It worked well while it wasn't thick, but now it's getting thicky thick. So my fingers are not working. There's that. And I haven't decided if I'm going to start it over once I finish it. I got to finish it first, but I might just do that. And then maybe I'll go slower so it takes the whole year. We'll see. Oh, pardon me. I did not fill in my watermelon. So I am using this as a completed savings challenge tracker. And for my savings challenges outside of my tinies and minis, I do save $1 when I finish. So I have to color 2 of these in for the 2 challenges I finished today. Oh, it is the same blue. I never know. It's like a huge risk. But what's the difference? It's my coloring page. It is how it is. I obviously got some yellow down there because it's looking green. This is available on my Etsy, and if you're a digital member on my coffee page, it comes with the prop coins and the dashboards for the Sweet Summer Savings Cappy Binder. So now I am finished. I know you can choose to spend your time however you wish, and I thank you for being here with Lulu Innovative. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that like and subscribe button. I am journeying to 1K. Woo! Thanks for being here. See you soon.